We all have at least one physical feature that stands out from the rest and makes us unique. The same is true for our dogs. Whether it's their body type, coat color, or facial structure, every canine pal has a cool characteristic or combination of features that sets them apart from the pack. In this edition of Animal Facts, we're highlighting our picks for the best looking dog breeds in the world. The Rottweiler, one of the most muscular dog breeds, may not have the prettiest face, but a Herculean physique more than makes up for that. Descended from the drover, a strong, reliable Mastiff-type dog that once herded and guarded cattle used by Roman soldiers for food, Rottweilers are deep-chested and thickly muscled from their heads to their hindquarters. The average male stands between 24 and 27 inches at the shoulder and weighs between 110 and 130 pounds. Females typically stand 22 to 25 inches at the withers and weigh anywhere from 75 to 105 pounds. Rotties have short, dense black double coats with distinct brown markings on the brow, cheeks, snout, chest, and legs. Unlike other breeds, the colors and markings of the Rottweiler do not vary from dog to dog. They will always be black with brown patches in one of three shades: rust, mahogany, and tan. A well-cared-for Rottie will have a shiny, healthy coat that further enhances and defines their muscles. Just like any well-sculpted bodybuilder, your Rottweiler will need a workout regimen that will keep their muscles tight, toned, and flab-free. Walks should last a minimum of 30 to 45 minutes, supplemented by activities that build muscle. Stair climbing, swimming, tug-of-war, and weight pulling are great for overall conditioning. Fun fact, while most Rotties are born with medium-length tails, some are born with bobtails. Originally from the Middle East Fertile Crescent area, the Saluki is an ancient canine once thought to be a gift from Allah, and it's easy to see why. Salukis are a lean yet muscular breed, blessed with long legs, a deep chest, and an angular head, all attributes of a streamlined sighthound built for speed. Referred to as the noble by Arab breeders, Salukis were a favorite hunting dog of pharaohs and kings, such as Khufu and Alexander the Great, and used for hunting game like gazelle, fox, jackal, and hare. The breed is split into two coat varieties, smooth and feathered. Both coats consist of fine, silky hairs, but the feathered type features wispy tufts on the ears, thighs, hocks, throat, and tail. This well-placed feathering is the tipping point to an already graceful appearance and catches the wind like wings as they run at speeds up to 45 miles per hour. Salukis need ample space to do what they were born to do: run. A large yard that is 300 to 400 feet long and wide, with a fence that is at least 6 feet high, will perfectly suit your gazelle hound's need for speed. If you can keep the pace, you'll also find your Saluki to be a fantastic jogging companion. Just keep your pal's prey drive in mind and make sure he or she stays on a leash. The Afghan Hound can be called the supermodel of the canine world. From its slender muzzle, to its long legs, to its swan-like neck and fierce runway sachet, the Afghan is always camera ready. Afghans have a sumptuous coat of fine silky hair that floats about with their every move. It's the canine equivalent of a human hair flip. And although the most common coloring is gold or blonde, they come in white, black, red, brown, and every shade in between. The Dogo Argentino is a large, athletic dog initially bred in Argentina for pit fighting and hunting big game and predators such as boar, pumas, and mountain lions. A mashup of several breeds, such as the now extinct Cordoba, Great Dane, Boxer, and several types of Mastiffs. Dogos are particularly stunning. They're solidly built, deep-chested with broad, slightly rounded skulls, square muzzles, and thick muscles from neck to hindquarters. The Dogo's crowning glory is a stark white coat that seamlessly highlights the contours of a well-defined frame and makes them stand out from everything else around them. Some Dogos are born with a black or brindle spot near or over an ear or eye that resembles a pirate's eye patch. As a matter of fact, it's called a pirata, which is Spanish for pirate, and only adds a touch of cool to the robust and intimidating yet regal and dignified presence. Fun fact, about 10% of Dogos are born with some degree of pigment-related deafness, which is relatively common in white dogs. Who says blondes have more fun? Well, not us. Case in point, the Irish Setter. Setters are smart, playful, affectionate, red-headed, and stunningly beautiful. They are a lean breed with deep chest, small waist, and moderately long double-layered coats made up of hair that is a rich red or chestnut color. These lads and lasses also have natural feathering on the ears, chest, legs, tail, and body. To keep your setter's coat looking healthy and luxurious, brush it 3 or 4 times a week, following the hair grain. After brushing, use a wide-toothed comb to detangle the hair and get rid of any mats you may have missed when brushing. Every 3 months, use your finger and thumb to pluck excess hair on the head. Use thinning scissors to trim dead hair on the body, ears, feet, hocks, and tail. Bathe your buddy at least once or twice a month, depending on how and where they spend their playtime, and be sure to use a conditioner to replenish oils lost when shampooing. Use a handheld dryer to dry your dog's coat, but be sure to keep the dryer in motion to avoid burning the skin. One would expect a canine descended from dogs that once hunted with ancient rulers and depicted in Egyptian tomb paintings to have a distinct look, but the Pharaoh Hound's appearance is downright unique. Undeniably exquisite and exotic, Pharaohs are lean, medium-sized dogs with long necks and legs, as well as large ears that stand erect when they're alert or on the move. Notable facial features include a keen muzzle, oval eyes, and a stoic expression. Their coats come in several exquisite shades of bronze and may have white markings. Pharaohs even have a piece de resistance when they want to lay on the charm, the ability to blush. When they're happy or excited, your Pharaoh's nose and ears may turn bright pink, and in turn, you'll be like putty in their paws. Fun fact, some Pharaoh parents take blushing a step further by training their pups to smile. From the coast of Portugal to the coast of Newfoundland to the White House, the Portuguese Water Dog has earned a place as one of the hardest working breeds to aid in the fishing industry and one of the most sought after hypoallergenic breeds in the canine kingdom. Although these are great selling points, the Porty's real claim to fame is the hair. It's all about the hair. Sure, Porties are powerhouses stacked with solid muscle atop a dense bone structure, but their single-layer, low-shedding coats are worthy of the attention they garner. These coats can come in one of 2 varieties, curly or wavy. Curly coats consist of tightly coiled, thick ringlets, and the wavy type is comprised of hair that cascades into glossy ripples along their bodies. To tame your Porty's tresses, bathe your buddy every week to 6 weeks depending on how much mischief they've gotten into, and brush or comb them 2 or 3 times a week to keep their coat matte and tangle-free. Popular cuts include lion clip, in which the muzzle, front torso, and rear are cut short, and the tail hair is shaped into a small pom-pom on the end. The retriever clip involves trimming the hair to about 1 inch in length and following the body shape. No matter what coif your canine gets, how healthy the hair is depends on how much attention you give to it. If you adopt and adhere to a regular grooming routine, your PWD will be a PYT. If you were born after 1994, just Google it. You made it this far, might as well watch a few more of these videos. Smash that subscribe button while you're at it for future videos. And as always, catch you next time.